This video is 5 bad habits that's keeping you from your abundance and your best life. Keep watching for more. Hey friends, it's Tanisha T here of Bossing Up with the Haze, where we teach you how to boss up as we boss up. Welcome back for an awesome videos. Thank you so much, my friends that are returning, and hello to my new friends. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so now because you're gonna like it here. I know you're gonna like it here. And if you like this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. I already know you're gonna like it, so you might as well like it right now. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos. On my channel, I focus on all things entrepreneurship and everything abundant. So like I said, without further ado, let's get right into this video. I had some previous video about limiting self-belief and, just believing in yourself and going forward and making sure this year is the best year for you and in your life. And I wanted to highlight some 5 bad habits that you may have that you need to identify and, mediate and change. So that without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first habit that we usually have as humans that's limiting your potential and, your growth is you usually say the term, I don't have time, right? I don't have time for this. Raise your hand if you say that. As humans, we normally say that. We have this social construct that we got taught in school, right? We got taught the 24-hour clock. And we got taught that you need to be working at a certain amount of time, then there's sleep time, right? But then you tell yourself you don't have enough time. So who gave you the construct or that structure of a 24-hour clock? Society gave us that. But why are we living our life according to what society told us how we're supposed to live our life in regards to time? Time is relative to you. Time is what you make it. So how do we fix saying,
I ain't got no time to read that book. I ain't got enough time to listen to that podcast. I ain't got enough time to be with no mentor. Who won't pay money and listen to somebody talk all the time?
But you are saying that about yourself. You're limiting yourself. You're limiting your potential to grow by giving yourself this social construct of time. Time is what you make it. If you want to stay and you want to pour into yourself at 2:00 in the morning, that's on you. You are deciding what you want to do with your time. Your problem is not the problem. Your problem is your focus. Did you catch that? Where are you focusing your time? Are you focusing your time at the people's job and not focusing your time on growing yourself? Are you focusing your time on Netflix and not focusing your time on pouring into yourself and growing yourself in an industry, educating yourself on another form of income, educating yourself on financial literacy? Is that what you're doing? I think we're all guilty of that. We say we don't have time, but who is telling us that? Like, why are we telling ourselves that we don't have enough time? Please stop saying that. We need to start saying that I'm going to be able to do that very soon. So instead of saying I don't have enough time, make sure you make the time set yourself up with a schedule. I always block off a certain amount of time so that I literally write out my schedule for the week of my self-development. So Monday, I'm working on maybe listening to a podcast. On Tuesday, I'm listening to speeches, right? Because I want to work on how I speak. On Wednesday, I am writing out planning out my week for my YouTube videos. On Thursday, I'm meeting with my mentor. On Friday, I am doing my mentor's homework. On Saturday, I'm filming, right? And, putting in the work. On Sunday, I'm meditating, but also feeding my spirit. Like, y'all, it's not no joke. You gotta put in the work. And the time is up to you. And before I would say, dang, I have a 2-year-old, I got a toddler, I got a full-time job, I got a house, I got a husband, I got a business, I got this. But guess what? When I tell myself I have enough time, I'm able to do all of these things and still do them to my best ability. So here's a tip. Write out your week of self-development. Break it down by days. It doesn't have to be a long experience, but you need to be intentionally trying to improve yourself on a daily basis. Stop saying you don't have enough time. You do. Next thing I want you to stop saying or doing break this bad habit of saying I can't, okay? You have to break that bad habit in every aspect. It's just a human thing that we do, right? I normally would tell my students in class, you don't say you can't. I don't want to hear that, right? You need to figure it out. So as a human, as an adult, we need to be able to figure it out. You are literally not allowed to say I can't, because that you're putting a period at the end of that sentence for yourself. I can't, period, stop, full stop, can't do nothing after that. Why are you doing that to yourself? You're limiting your ability. You are born with all this potential. And by you saying you can't, you put a period to that and you stop. You don't get to see what you could possibly have done if you put I can't. So the way you fix that is either don't say I can't or you add the word yet, okay? I can't open a business yet, right? But that leaves the yet, changes the period to a comma because you could. You leave a little space for potential, okay? So either don't say I can't or add the word yet. The next thing you do as a bad habit, you tell yourself or you think that you're not good enough, right? You say you're not good enough. It's so sad that we do that to ourselves. We beat ourselves up. We need to give ourselves a lot more credit. You would not have the desires you have if you weren't good enough. You are good enough. You have what it takes to do whatever it is you want to do, right? The only thing you might be missing is the information. That might be it. You just need to tap into an individual that is doing what you would like to do. There's so many coaches out here in the world, so many mentors out here in the world that are doing whatever it is that you want to do. You just need to tap in with them. And then you will get the confidence, the information, the backing, the support that you would need to get over that hump of saying you're not good enough. You are good enough. We were all born on this earth, and I've said it and I'll continue to say this, that we were all born with the potential to do amazing things. We were all born with a gift, and that gift is there for you to tap into it. So by you saying you're not good enough, you are totally negating that gift just outright. So stop saying that you're not good enough. Tap in and seek out a mentor, seek out a coach, seek out information, learn, educate yourself, grow, and then you will feel confident to say that you're good enough. So don't just say it. You have to actually do the work in the sense of getting the right information to feel, more confident. The next bad habit that we need to stop breaking, we need to break or stop believing or stop worrying about that people are going to judge you. People are going to judge you no matter what you do. People are judging you right now. You ain't doing nothing but your regular job, your life, da-da-da-da. People are going to judge you, right? Good, bad, or ugly.
Oh, you see what she want to work today? Can you believe that? Like, this girl is 30, she's 30 something and she's still taking the bus.
They gonna judge you. What type of judgment do you want though? I want the judgment to be like,
y'all, can you believe Tanisha T just bought, you saw what she just bought? You saw what she just bought her husband? You saw where they went? They've been on 3 trips already and it's only March. Can you believe that? You know how baby got is a trust fund baby?
That's the kind of judgment I want. Hello? I received that. Thank you. Thank you for judging me in advance. Because if people not talking about you, you ain't doing something right. People gonna talk about you either way. But I want them to be talking about me in the sense of that they're looking at me in admiration and not pity, right? Or disdain, or they're making fun of me. I want them to be like, I can't believe she bought him a watch. Like I want them to, that's the kind of judgment that I want. And I want that for you too. Let them judge you. Let them call you bougie. Yes, I'm bougie. Yes, because I'm living in abundance. You want some of this? Come tap in. Let them judge you. They gonna do it, all right? Last but not least, this is fire right here. This is fire. Stop saying you're not as good as them. Stop saying that. Stop right now. Think about the business that you want to start. The job that, the career you would love to have, your dream job. Are people already doing that? Most likely, yes. So if you never begin your journey to this career, they're still going to be doing their job. Like they're still going to be living their life, right? They're still going to be making money, doing what you want to do. And there's so much space for you in this world when it comes to any job, any career, any business. There's so much space, y'all. There's so much people in the world. 8 billion people are in the world. Last time I checked. Billion, y'all. And you just need a small percentage of that to be a millionaire. The most minute percentage of that will make you a millionaire. But guess what? If you never start, you'll never get there. You will literally never get there. That's a guarantee. If you never start, you will never get there. So stop saying you're not as good as them. You don't think they had to start somewhere before? You don't think they were whoever you're admiring right now? Don't you think they admired someone before they started their business? I guarantee you they did. But guess what? They locked in and they focused on the goal that they wanted to have, and then they didn't worry about what anybody else was doing. They locked in and they focused on themselves. So you're not as good as them yet, but you're gonna start, and then you're gonna be just as good or better. That's the fact. You start, you're gonna be just as good as them or better because you have a measuring stick. These are all bad habits that we as humans have, and we limit our beliefs, we limit our potential, and we don't get to the place we're supposed to be. So let's pay attention to these things and make sure that if we find ourselves, we just tweak them, I don't have enough time. Remember, we tweaking them little by little. And remember, celebrate your small wins because they all add up to be a pyramid. And that being said, my friends, I thank you so much for tapping in and, watching again. I appreciate you, each and every one of y'all. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have not subscribed yet and you stayed all the way to the end, you better subscribe because you like it here. You might as well stay. All right, friends? Well, until then, my name is Tanisha T. Please continue to boss up with us, and you have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month, and a blessed year. Until next time, y'all.